back everybody, Dalton Smith from MPI Productions, and today we're talking about getting barreled and stalling in the barrel with your Slyde handboards. And as different as the boards are, they're all good for getting barreled. For anyone that hasn't been barreled, getting barreled is when the lip of a wave throws over and you're actually traveling through the inside of the wave. With that being said, wave knowledge is going to make or break your session, and after a while you're gonna see what speed you need, where you need to sit, and what's gonna work best for you to not just get in the barrel, but to come out the other side. Our first step is to find a good beach that has barrels. If you go to a place with a coral reef bottom or a big point break, there's potential of you getting hurt on the reef, and with a point break there's a lot of moving water, so you want something that breaks with a sand bottom really close to the beach. Positioning is everything. The very center of the wave is the peak, and the deeper you are, meaning the closer you are to the peak, the further back in the barrel you are. The farther over to the sides or the shoulder, the more chance that you're not going to get as deep of a barrel, but you might come out of that barrel opposed to being stuck too far behind. This takes a ton of practice, and you literally have to play it wave by wave. No session is going to be the same, and no wave is going to be the same. You might need more speed, you might need less speed, or it might not be makeable at all, but you'll never know until you go, so you always have to get into the wave to really see if you can even make it at all. Stalling is the second thing that goes hand in hand with getting barreled. When I say stalling, that means that I'm using my free hand to create drag or to create uplift to give me more or less speed as I need it. If I drop into a wave and I'm really deep, I feel like I'm not gonna make it, I'm gonna pick my arm up and put it on top of my other hand, and I'm gonna push forward. I'm gonna drive, I'm gonna try to create speed, I'm gonna kick really hard. On the flip side, if I drop in and the wave doesn't look like it's gonna barrel very long, you can bottom turn of sorts and then dig your arm into the wave, allowing the wave to catch up and pitch over your body. As far as equipment goes, all of the different boards that you can choose from are going to be good for getting barreled, but some of the models are better for different types of barrels. My first choice, generally speaking, is the Bula. It's small, it's easy to paddle, and with the curvature, it's great for bottom turning on big, thick, gnarly shore break. My second choice is the Fish. The reason I like the Fish is because it's got more foam, a really long shape, and that thing creates so much speed. I feel that I have more of a chance of making it out of these really quick, narrow barrels that we have here in Florida. On the flip side, anywhere with really big waves, you might be better off with the Bula. The brand new board that just came out is the Grom. What I did notice, and this is huge, is that the board has so much float, you can almost ride out of anything. Your best bet is to think about what waves you have near you and what you're gonna be riding the most consistently. Is it gonna be a big gnarly barrel like Newport Beach, or is it gonna be a little bit smaller kind of rushed barrels here in Florida? Base your decision on your board off of that, and don't be afraid to think you might need one, two, or all of the models to work in the situations that you're gonna be riding in. Bottom line, this is not something you're gonna pick up in one session. So don't get discouraged if you're not making it out of barrels right away. That's it for today, guys. Remember, take your time, watch a bunch of videos. If you have any questions at all, do not be afraid to ask us. We're here to help you. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. You!